you know, I learned a lot from her too. She knew how to lead us, and you know, she did a lot of things right. And I hope I did well by her to continue to pick up the mantle, and hopefully I did a good job. But overall, it has been a supreme honor, you know, hanging out with, I'm not even going to say leading you guys. Of course I didn't lead you. You guys led your own way. You guys led me. You know, this was not something where I stood in the front and acted like a teacher. At least I hope it didn't come off as like that.
Don't worry, definitely did not.
I'm glad. It's like, I mean, you know, teachers generally know what they're doing. But,
Don't make
you know,
Shrek puns.
and don't make Shrek puns and laugh like an idiot. So, basically, moral of the story is that, like I said, it's been a great time. You just hang out with you guys. I look forward to hanging out with you more over the summer. Hopefully we'll be able to make that happen. Yes, Mike?
Me.
I'll see you probably. I can imagine I will see you. But,
I love you, Jamie.
What about us? You're not going to see us?
I love you
Why is
too,
Mike
whoever said
special?
that.
It was me, Jamie. No,
So, anyway, also just, I said this last week, and I was actually a little annoyed at myself that I said that, or not last week, 2 weeks ago, we made those off the random speeches about being president. I said that you guys all have a voice and everything, and I was mad at myself because I wanted to think a little more on what I was saying, and I was saying it there. I wanted to save that for my final speech, but I'll repeat it again and in better quality. I think it is absolutely important for all of you to keep in mind that every single person here, there's not a single person, no matter how much I tease every one of you, especially Mike, there's not a single person here that doesn't have like amazing potential with the gifts you have here. You have each shown that you have an amazing, you know, ability to in your hand, you know, whether it be writing speeches, writing anything, poetry, stories. The ability to write is the ability to captivate. And if you can captivate, you can do just about anything. So if you're captivating an audience to sell a book, if you're captivating an audience to sell poetry, if you're captivating someone hiring you because you need to make yourself sound good on a resume and stuff like that, you know, it's important to be able to write. And not everyone has that ability. I work at the Writing Center right now, and the people that come in there, not everyone is, you know, so lost. But some people don't know how to write. And I can say with full-hearted sincerity that every single person in here knows how to write, and they know how to write well. And you need to use that. No, it's well.
Sounds good.
And you need to use it. And you need to use that ability to do good with it. There you go. And you know, and you will do good with it, no matter what you choose to do. I know most of us aren't going to be writing majors because don't be a writing major. There's no market for it. But
Surprisingly, I hear it's a lot of writing. You have to do it.
honestly, yes.
Wait, you need creative writing major or writing major in general?
I guess creative writing major.
I'm a creative writing major right now.
Oh boy,
No.
you lost soul. No. Writing major. I'm actually going to minor in writing, and the reason I'm going to do that, it's nice to have an official paper saying you can do it, because then you show a job and they're like, oh, we'll just take your word for it.
But if you want a job, you probably don't just want
Yeah, my degree right now is useless as it is.
Exactly. I mean, so whatever. What I'm getting at is that writing is one of those passive abilities that everyone has to know how to do. It goes along with speaking. It goes along with making speeches. It goes along with just about any of that stuff that a lot of people aren't good at. So the fact that you guys are good at, you know, at least writing, and you guys are good at sharing and speaking too. You just have to believe in yourselves. It's like half the people, exactly, believe. It's like half the people here don't share, and I'm always confused as to why you don't share, because your work is wonderful. I'm looking at like 5 of you right now.
I share.
Mike, you began to share, and see, I appreciate that, because you started off like a silent hermit who just hung out in the corner and made random fat jokes to me. Now you actually do stuff.
Now you sit in the
That was my
front
job.
and
That's
sound
my
what
job.
might be the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Exactly. So, I mean, you know, like I said, and I said this 2 weeks ago, you know, don't let age get in the way. Don't let other people's opinions get in the way. Don't let other people say to you, like, what?
I just picture you at like 80 years old. It's like, oh, Shrek. Like, just like you look at really.
Don't get it!
He's getting in the way.
Maybe not, okay, maybe not that, but I mean, Howard was in here, he was still a feisty motherfucker.
That man
Remember
was
when he
fighting Howard
was?
so
Right,
much.
exactly.
You always walk in at 5 minutes.
So, and you know what? It works any direction. When I said age doesn't matter, I
Works in
meant,
every direction except sexual.
exactly, yes. You know, when being young writers, being old writers, it doesn't matter. You're a writer no matter what, and that's an ability, that's a title that's worth not only, you know, flaunting and, you know, using to the best of your ability. It's worth honoring. It's worth other people honoring it, and it's worth you most of all honoring your own ability. So take what you have, they're gifts that should be spread and used for good, and use them for the good that the world needs, you know? And, yeah, once Jan takes over, I don't know what he's going to do to the club. I'll probably
Probably
be
burn it
coming
down.
back. He said the same thing last year about me, and I managed to only slightly burn it.
Did I say that?
So, probably, yeah. You're like Mike. You're like Mike. You like to repeat jokes and hear us laugh again and again.
You call me fat every single day of my life.
But that's not a joke.
Oh! Shit!
You got it on camera, Jen? I hope so.
Let me tell you something about my best buddy, Jamie.
Alright, let him finish,
So yeah, and guys, anyway, it's
Then
been
you
an
can
honor.
pummel his face.
It's been
I'll
a
go back on
great
my
time.
phone.
I hope I can come back. If I'm going to Stony Brook, I'm definitely coming back. If not, best of luck to everyone. I know you all have a supremely bright future, and you supremely what?
You hope we have a bright future?
I
No,
said
he said I know.
I know you guys have a bright future. And no matter what you choose to do with it, even if writing has nothing to do with it somehow, I mean, that's very unlikely, but even if it doesn't, you're going to go far with it, no matter what you do. So stick to it, stick to your guns, and, keep up the good work. Thank you.
I didn't rub my butt on your chin.
It was fairly close. So much better, please.
Indirectly rubbed them on your chin.
Hang on. I gotta sit down. It's my chair.
He knows this is gonna be good, so he doesn't sit that thing it all out.
Really?
We're reporting earthquakes in
We never had.
Alright.
Sorry, Chris.
If I didn't have abs before, this is gonna help now. So laughing is all.
You're welcome for all the ads, guys.
Everyone's getting a workout.
The Society of Ads.
Society of fuck people.
Society of abs. You'll all be there, don't worry. Okay, so the first part is kind of more for anyone who was here last year. God, I'm gonna get emotional. Fuck.
Good crap.
That's what I want.
Did anybody have tissues?
I'll just use my sweatshirt.
I love you guys. You like it. I love
I don't want to sit on the floor anymore. I'm going to interrupt you really quick. I'm just going to sit behind Jamie because he's my best friend now.
you. Lose some weight.
That's a
So,
Paul kind of let the boy talk.
so like I said, this is the first part's more for the people that were here last year. Stop!
Can you be serious for 1 second?
And if Jan sends us off to Kayla, so be it. Last year was a really, and you guys may have noticed, a really hard time for me, but also because of this club and one or two other big factors, but this was one of the main things that that made me grow in such a massive way. I mean, I know we shared a ton last year, and some people weren't super happy about that because that was mostly what we did, and it was a lot. And I do kind of like how we adjusted this year, but because that's what I needed this year, and I'll explain that when I talk more. But to the people last year, I just want to thank all you guys, really genuinely, because I just wouldn't have become the kind of person I am now, and I would have stayed in my shell, and I just changed massively and became extremely confident and extremely happy with who I was and really proud of my work because of so many, accolades that you guys gave me. And before I came here, I just thought it was all crap, I never knew that it was any good. And coming here, it honestly, it changed my whole life. And, I just,
What a good friend.
Camera's loving it, man. Don't keep on going.
and I won't. I will never be the same. And I thank God that I found this place and I changed, and it was what it was at the time. And then going forward to this year, Jamie, you were a fantastic president. And the thing is, I really just didn't have as many struggles this year, and that kind of like put a damper on my writing, because if you haven't noticed, that's kind of what happens. You know, I have an emotional breakdown and then I write about it. And you brought in so many more exercises and so many more prompts to think about, like, okay, this is some random thing, let's write about it. And that was really good. I mean,
Pull out of nowhere.
I mean that in the nicest way.
It's true.
He's not wrong.
But that was great for me because I needed something else, you know? Because I didn't have, and I didn't want any more drama in my life. I needed to branch out, you know, in not only just to be a better writer, but also because it meant something to my life of not going down a path I had been down so many times before. And I mean, and also this year, I think, you know, because of the way we did things, you guys are all fucking fantastic. I mean, like, you all write so... you all write so well, and, you know, I mean, I remember last year, you, like, never shared. You were...
How much has changed?
That's true.
How things have changed.
You know, the more you know, got up here and said things, the more I was like, holy shit, this kid's fantastic. And at first, like, I never would have known because you just didn't say anything, you know? And you also, I've seen you grow too, because you really didn't talk when we first started. And you had a lot of, like, I remember you saying, you know, that you just couldn't write, that it was a problem that you were having, and that's why you were here. And I feel like, you know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's changed quite a bit, you know? And I mean, you asked us the other day, and you guys had written something, and, you know, I just, it's opened me up so much, and I feel like I have seen the rest of you open up. The other Joe made us all terrified, but it was fantastic. And just everything that I've heard from you guys, you know, on the record here and off the record, just talking to you, you're all incredibly talented. Incredibly talented. And the new people that I've barely heard things from, and I feel like I don't know you guys well, I mean, I go online and I read this shit and I'm just like, well...
I suck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Took the words right out of my mouth. But seriously, I mean, you guys have something, and you could all go very far with this, and I think you should, and I don't think you should ever let this die, and if it hasn't changed you, I'm just saying it's changed me a lot, and I'm going to stop, because I just need to stop crying.
Group hug on Chris on 3, go!
Oh, come on,
God.
everybody. Come here. Come here.
Pull him down.
We have room to give.
I'm totally joking now. I need to get a photo up. I wish. I think I'll take a photo up.
Chris, we're gonna finally hang you.
I would.
Anyone else?
What is going on right now?
The only reason I'm saying is because I actually trust Jan.
Hey Jan, how much money am I holding right now? So don't drop it.
Yeah, exactly.
I have very weak arms.
Photo op is and why the string?
Chris, it's not floss! You dimwit. Just got a nice close-up of Chris right now. Oh yeah, look at that. Ah! I'm gonna vom. I'm gonna vomit. Oh god, I just got a close-up of Jessica, rip.
There is someone walking around here dressed as Waldo. I just want to
Spot them. It's
All around the
I
campus.
know.
Dude, they're everywhere. It's hilarious. He's so easy to find.
I did this for a week.
I saw Waldo.
This is a documentary about my survival of this weird-ass club.
Jan, I don't know how to sew, so yeah, that's what we're doing.
Ha, I don't know how to sew, so. Ha, ha, ha. That's pretty punny, Chris. I have to stop.
Now I have like a foresight. Does anyone have a sharp object?
Of course.
Ew. This man is dangerous.
I'm gonna hang this up.
The string is something that was nice for you to be safe. But a ship in the harbor is safe. That's not what ships are built for. They're meant to travel.
So, the string is something that was nice for you to be safe. But a ship in a harbor is safe, that's not what ships are built for. Ah, see somebody
Maybe they
That
are.
was a lot.
Where's your squad? They're built for travel. And right now, even if we stretch the string to its limit,
Hey, they're cheating. They're saying together.
Shut up, we're one person.
you couldn't travel as far as you're going to.
It's a little weird, but it's fine.
Because think about this. If you would all just tie the string around your fingers at some point into something that's yours, the truth is... Oh.
Yo, his eyes were like.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
The truth
I want the
is,
3 cats before I get married with Joseph.
you're not Suffolk students anymore in a week from now. You're grown-ups. You're adults.
I've been an
And the thing
adult.
that all your professors want for you is for you to do great things. Now, right now, when I say how far can you spread out the string, right now, because everyone's independent, we can literally go across the entire globe. And if I say how far apart are we? We have someone planning to go to Oregon to finish his college education. We have some people going to Japan because they want to see Japanese culture. We have people going to South America, people going to Russia, people going to Hawaii to see a great sunset. And isn't that a wonderful thing from my perspective to see? To realize that you guys are going to these special places all over the world, but with a little piece of Suffolk still attached to you. And what this string represents, what it means to me, what it symbolizes, are the relationships you've had, the friendships you've made, the lessons you learned, the skills you acquired, all those wonderful things you've taken from the last 2 years as a student here, and in some of your cases maybe more. And now you can go wherever you want without the strings holding you back, both the benefit of that experience when you think back and look back on the string. And so a little piece of Suffolk will be with you. No matter where you are, how far from Suffolk you go, you'll always have this piece with you. And so, what I wish for all of you, as we get ready to say goodbye, is that I wish that you are completely untied to anything that will hold you back. But you realize that you hold the things that are special tied to you. And that's kind of a paradox. Because in order to do great things, you need to be connected with your past. But you also need to know when to cut those ties and go forward. And I know in this room are some amazing people. Every single person in this room is amazing. And if you've ever seen that Gonzo Pinocchio commercial where he goes, I see potential in you, and his nose grows, if I was Pinocchio, my nose would not grow. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I would consider it to be an absolute privilege to spend every Wednesday, every day with you guys. I end every day with a smile because of you guys, and so I thank you. I wish nothing but the best opportunities. I wish greatness for you, and I hope you cherish this piece of string as a reminder of the times you had here at Suffolk. And when you get to your next big step in life, whether it be buying a house, or having a child, or getting married, or moving to another country, your next big step, I hope you'll think back and ask yourself, so how have I changed? Am I where I thought I'd be? What else can I do? And the string's a reminder that you're moving forward and you're going to be just fine, and all of you are going to be amazing. Thank you.
Woo!